So let's stop here because we're going to finish it all together, okay? Now we're going to work in small groups of 4 people. The first group will include Sabina, Mary, Lera, and Mary. You will work together, okay? Then you guys, Nikolai, Polina, Ivan, and Kostya, you will be another group. Ksenia, Dmitry, Daniel, Daria, that will join us. You will be the third group. What you're going to do, you will read, each member of your group will read out the sentence, and the other members of the group will agree on that, or if you have another version, read it out, okay? And agree on one idea, okay? So let's start. Mary, you will be the first in your group, and the others will share their opinion. Polina, you will be the first in your group. Jalia? It's the wrong approach.
That will make the connection between what the money and what many individuals money. Money works relatively low because technically overwhelmed.
So it's more about advantages in education. Daniel? So the second one is the what? No, the third. They will make, you don't
Us,
change.
investing can
They will have connections to
It will be using that to acquire assets or skills that's going to improve.
Okay, Daniel?
learning and financial literacy from a very childhood. It's a way to become a money genius and
That. What is contributing with that?
Це застосування. Если чего-то нравится, то все это возможности.
Let's finish all together. The first group, Mary. Will you please start with young people who do not have a...
young people do not have a long outlook. Their investments can make sense.
So they don't have a long-term outlook, actually. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Okay, next group. Ivan,
second.
you should be using that.
You should be using that to cure.
Not a cure. Can you?
Acquire, sorry.
Yes.
A long outlook plus investing can make sense.
Okay. Like what? Long.
Outlook?
Нет.
It's about the long.
Шестое. Asset for skill.
Okay, please help us, please.
You should be using that to acquire an asset or skill that is going to prove to serve you.
Okay. The last group, Daria. Learning.
Learning the financial literacy from the very
Childhood.
is related to become a money genius in the future.
Okay, do you agree with that? So, to learning financial literacy from the very childhood is the way to become a money genius in the future. Who said that? So, who is best Kobliner? Okay. So, we're waiting to listen to part of your interview, and you should identify, you should compare this interview with the opinion given here and say, if it's the same, the idea of her speech the same. Or in the video, there is another point of view shared by her, okay? Because, like, imagine she's the author of the book and she could have many ideas. But your task is here to compare and say, is that the same idea given here, okay? Like the first minute of your speech, Elmer.
As parents, we know we have to talk to our kids about sex or drugs or alcohol. When it comes to money, we get nervous. You don't have to give allowance to make your kids smart about money, but if you do decide to give allowance, you want to be clear about what it's for. Give them cash rather than debit cards or new kind of online allowance apps. And finally, don't tie it to chores.
Don't tie it to chores?
No.
Why?
When kids do chores, and they do it at a very young age, and they do it consistently, they are more likely to graduate from school and even start a career. So there's real responsibility that comes with doing chores without being paid. You want it to be internal and being part of a team, rather an extrinsic value put on it.
Which brings me to paying for good grades. Is that good? Is it okay?
It's, well,
Okay, let's stop here. So the interview of CNN company, is the idea the same, Daria, which is given here?
I think that yes.
Which
Yes,
makes
so,
which words?
So she has said about chores. So she said that it's not really good if parents have chores for their children.
Okay.
So it's will be not really good for their future career.
Okay. Any other words that you have remembered from her speech, Daniel?
Yeah.
The same idea. The idea is clear. Okay, let's. The idea is clear. It's the same. Now, so the more complicated tasks to explain why, and we're going to work individually now. The first one, Kosta, you will start. Why? Explain why.
Explain why the kids should learn the basics of investing. Because it will make the connection between working and money, not spending other people's money.
First of all, who this idea belongs to? Which person?
I think it was Christian.
Yes. And he recommends investing for what?
For what?
To have a loan.
A long-term view in
Yes.
personal budget.
Yes. Okay, that's good. Nikolai, the second one.
Households should go cash. So it was said by a calendar. And it was said because it's more like children are going to graduate, have a career.
Yes, and it will help them.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Polina.
Children should be taught to track their money before they start earning paychecks.
Why?
You know, I have the same question. So I can answer.
So who can answer? Lera, will you try?
I think teach teenagers to be responsible for funding part, and also can teach the value of money.
Yes, teaching the value of money, of course. Next one, Mary.
Teens should have a part-time job.
It's actually connected with what Lera has already mentioned. Let's move on. It's bad. Next, the last one.
It's bad to have debt on everything you want.
That's the idea of our Minister of Finance.
Yes, and he said that you should be using debt to acquire an asset or skill that he is going to prove to serve you. So it's not good to borrow money for some of your wishes or just wants. You need to spend for some thing that will help you in the future.
Yes, that will you will have some some advantages from this. So 4 tips from around the world, like survival guide for teenagers. How would you identify all of them? How would you title all these opinions in one sentence, let's say in 1 or 2 words, or maximum 1 sentence? Can you make the same scheme in your copybook, please? For example, so speaking about Christian, I think no one will doubt about that his main idea is about what?
Investing.
Yes. Investing or investment, or you can say investment for teenagers. Yes. Take your 3 minutes to think it over and to suggest some titles for each idea.